A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Muhammad ulil amri alladhina farasta alayna ta'atahum. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to my channel Science and Religion. In this channel we will be trying to combine all knowledge into one. So the motto of this channel is all knowledge is one. So we'll be discussing on science, all religions, and we'll try to do a consilience of religion, science and arts. That is the motto. Right now I'll start with two books. One is Nahjulbalagha. This book was compiled 1000 years back by Sharif Razi. It is in Arabic. This is the English translation. And this book contains only 30% of Imam Ali's work. That is the reason, because the reason why it contains only 30% is it was compiled from the point of view of excellence of Arabic language. This book was compiled on the basis of the excellence of Arabic language. So it includes the marvelous sayings, letters and sermons of Imam Ali, which are considered as a marvel in Arabic language. And this was compiled by Sharif Razi. And this book is Islam, Science and Imam Ali. And this book has been written by me. It's my 20 years work. And Sharif Razi's book also is a 20 years work. And the reason why I compiled this book is Islam, Science and Imam Ali. Why I compiled this book? The reason is when I was studying Nahjulbalagha, I found many sayings and teachings of Imam Ali containing the recent discoveries of modern science and containing the recent philosophies of the modern philosophers. And that is the reason why I compiled this book. And in this book I have quoted all the sayings and letters of Imam Ali, sayings, letters and sermons of Imam Ali, which are in parallel with the modern recent scientific discoveries as well as the philosophies. For example, in this book you can find Imam Ali saying that God is aware of hidden colors, the colors which are hidden. So if you see the spectrum of light, ultraviolet rays, infrared rays, they come in hidden colors. For example, in this Nahjulbalagha, Imam Ali says that God created mountain roots. The concept of mountain roots were discovered only some 200 years back. In this book, Maula Ali talks about theory of evolution. In this book, Maula Ali talks about those quotations which refer to these discoveries I have quoted in this book of mine. And it has been accepted and there was a huge good response to this book. And inshallah, I will be planning to republish it with your blessings with a little bit altered name. The name will be Hazrat Ali and Science. And it includes the philosophies of René Descartes, William James, Schopenhauer and other great scientists. So this book is the extract of this Nahjulbalagha. And the name Nahjulbalagha means the path of excellence of language. Nahj means the path, the trodden path, and Balagha means the excellence of language. So why, though this is a religious book, it contains everything about religion, but it is not called a religious book, it is called Nahjulbalagha because the beautiful, the excellent sayings and teachings of Imam Ali with regard to Arabic language are included in this. And this book was a course in rhetorics for a long time. For almost 800 years, it was a book of rhetorics taught in universities. Even Sheikh Abdo, the great scholar of Al-Azhar, he has a lot of regard for Nahjulbalagha and he was in love with Nahjulbalagha. And he has written an article on Nahjulbalagha, Sheikh Abdo. He was a Sunni scholar. And so many hundreds of commentaries were written on Nahjulbalagha. The first writer to write a huge commentary on Nahjulbalagha was Ibn Abil Hadid. He was a Sunni scholar. He was a Sunni scholar. He wrote 20 volumes on Nahjulbalagha. The book is available. And there are many Japanese who wrote commentaries on Nahjulbalagha. You will not believe. And there are many German commentaries on Nahjulbalagha, you will not believe. And in fact, Germans were the first to discover Nahjulbalagha. They translated and took it. Maybe the Germans, they achieved such a great position with regard to scientific development and modern development. Maybe it's because of one of the reasons, maybe Nahjulbalagha. So I will be discussing with you and all such things which are in common with science and religion. And my next topic will be the first chapter of my book called On Thinking. So in that I will show how Hazrat Ali said things better than philosophers and which go in consonance with the modern discoveries. That's all. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.